Hello, everyone. I'm Nina. I'm a data engineer here at Jesus, for those of you who don't know me. And I'm going to be your host for the rest of today. We have been learning and exploring the different tools offered on the Jesus data management platform since this morning. And let's, continue on that path and get the very last session of the day and for the entire event going. We have a duo here, a team for a change, to dive into the capability we offer end users on the Smart Data platform to build and deploy custom applications directly on the platform. From the Smart App Builder product team in India, we have Om Prakash, who is a senior functional consultant and business analyst. Also presenting today with Om Prakash is Malati from his team. She is a product developer, and she will also share her learnings and insights working on this product. Om Prakash and Malati, like I was just saying to you guys, thank you for being here to walk us through the App Builder module. I know it's quite late in the night for you both. Really appreciate you being here. To the audience, I would like, as always, to request you to please send in your questions by typing them in the Q&A box. You can access the control from your Zoom meeting toolbar. Should be at the bottom of your screen. Just go ahead and as and when you think of your questions, please do type them in and send them across to me. I'll make sure to make time for them at the end of this presentation. After we complete the webinar as well as the question and answer segment, you all also have the opportunity to walk away with a certificate in App Builder Fundamentals, and I will let you know more after the session. I think you'll all be very excited to know as well that someone from the audience here today is taking home a Fitbit Inspire 3 fitness band. And we'll find out who after this presentation. So, Malati and Om Prakash, please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you for the introduction, Meena. Let me share my screen. Good morning, all. Thank you for joining this virtual conference to know about Smart App Builder product. So let's get started with the presentation. Here we have the agenda for this webinar. We're going to know about changes, what is Smart App Builder process flow, how to use Smart App Builder, use case for Smart App Builder, web application output forms, mobile application output forms, and benefits. So about changes, so the global headquarters was located in the Lansing, MI, and the Asia Pacific headquarters was located in Chennai, India. And for in changes, we have 1,100 plus professionals, 300 plus Oracle experts, and 100 plus SAP experts. And for the process, we have hub and spoke architecture, data management accelerators with 3,000 plus templates. And for the projects, we have 40 plus support engagements, 500 plus data management projects worldwide. And we have 5 key products, which are Data Zap, Data Zens, Smart App Builder, and SmartBots. And for the partnership, we have 250 plus customers and partners in worldwide. So what is Smart App Builder? So Smart App Builder is basically a no-code or low-code platform, which helps to develop their own web or mobile applications, and which also helps to integrate with the existing systems. So it is a simple process of drag and drop the design tool to create any applications. And the Smart App Builder application is a master tool with which several dynamic applications can be created with the required customization in a seamless fashion. And the key advantage of this application is that it's an essential ERP application can be constructed by the end users using a simple drag and drop functionalities, and it doesn't require any programming knowledge. So, which is also helps to pre-build any templates and user-friendly interfaces. So, which is also helpful for a rapid, easy deployment to any mobile devices such as iOS or Android, and or any web browsers on PCs. So, a user can easily access your enterprise records via mobile, even when you are offline and web platforms. So, the accessibility was overall easy in this by using these products. So we can also which is also helpful for dynamic menu assignment and app assignments, and which is a real-time notification email browser and mobile notification will be applicable, will be done by this product, and user can connect to different data sources to provide data integration solutions. So the next was Smart App Builder process flow. So here we have connect, design, deploy, which is the three major key connections for Smart App Builder process flow. So connect, we have integrating third-party data sources effortlessly to our product. So here we have mentioned the main third-party sources, which are Salesforce, Oracle Fusion, SAP, eChain, and Oracle eBusiness. So from these third-party sources, data can be collected and integrated to our product. So in addition to these data can also be collected from certain databases and data files, which are Postgres, Oracle, and MongoDB from database, and XML, CSV, and Excel, XS file formats. From these file formats also, data can be collected and integrated to our products. So the collected data can be integrated into an application using data Zap. So the app skeleton can be designed by various action buttons, which are from form, edit, view, delete, save, filter, search, chat, and so on, and by the help of types of default templates also. So data analytics, data catalogs, and data securities can be done by data Zens by embedding it. So once these data are transformed into required design through using the key features, which will be moved to the deploy process. So the created design can be deployed to any infras, such as public cloud, private cloud, hybrid, and on any premise, which can also accessed by any devices such as mobile, laptop, or tab, and by the any browser such as Chrome, Firefox, and so on. Let's move to the next slide. So how to use Smart App Builder? Here we have connect, design, deploy. So here mainly focus on the design creation. So to create any flawless application, these are the three main process to be followed. So first one, we have object creation. In the object creation, which helps to, which is mainly helps for the data layer for any applications, which includes various types of various field types and features. And the next step was layout creation. Layout creation is mainly for the visualization, which has various types of action buttons and templates to make a unique outlook in the output page. And the last one was application creation, which is a final step for any app creations, which is for the deployment for end user usage. So next one, use case for Smart App Builder. So here, which is helpful to develop any standalone application for business use, and to help for the data integration for any multiple applications, and to create any custom bolt-on for your existing ERPs. Application output screens, which will be presented by Om Prakash. Om Prakash, over to you.
Thanks, Malati, for the introduction on Smart App Builder. Now let's look into the application output screens. So once user log into the application, the landing page will be as shown. In landing pages, menus will be present. Menus is created nothing but it's created using various layouts where end users can access the applications. So once you click a menu, a submenu will get open. So these menus and submenus are connected to list or entry layout. So calendar also can be configured in the landing page, because once user log in the application, he or she can view the upcoming tasks or meetings, which will be very useful. So this is the list page. List page is a collection of data and support the navigations. Through list page, user can navigate to an entry page by clicking an add action button. So if a user wish to view the record, then click view action button or just click the record. To edit the record, click edit action present in the row level. Next is a more action button. More action button is nothing. It is a collection of other action buttons. For example, if a page contains some multiple action buttons, then there might be a chance of the page to look clumsy. So at the time, you can use a more action button. Other one is the user assignment button. User assignment is used when if you wish to assign the particular record to any users, roles, groups, or responsibilities. So in list page, the other option is the paginations. By default, 50 records will be displayed in our list page. So if you wish, you can also extend it by just clicking the drop down. So next is to show the record count of the list page. So this is how many pages present in the list. So this is a filter action. It is used to filter the record based on the column wise. Next is a sorting. That is, user can sort the column by to ascending or descending order by just clicking the icon present in the column. Sorting. Next is a group by. So if a user wish to group the group by based on any columns and need to view the records, just drag and drop the column to the space available above the column name. So user can also export the page to Excel or CSV format by clicking the menu near the section name. So other options present in list pages, autofit and force to fit column. Autofit is nothing but column will get auto aligned based on the maximum width of a column label or column value. So next is a force to fit column. That is, you can view all the entire fields in the same page. For example, if a list page contains more than 10 or 15 fields, then you can view as force to fit columns. Then all those fields will be seen in a single page. So if you wish to remove any one column from the page, you just click menu icon and you just uncheck the option which is corresponded to the column name. So next is a search list page. Search list page is nothing but if a user wish to create a list page with the search option, then proceed with the search list page. So you can find a search action in the header part of the page. So once you click the search action, a grid part will open with the respective fields for search. So you can also find the operators beside the fields. For text fields, the operators will be contains, equal to, starts with and ends with. For number field or date, the operator will be a relational operator, that is equal to, greater than, lesser than, greater than or equal to, lesser than or equal to, etc. So user can provide the value and click apply filter. So once apply filter button is clicked, so you can find in a grid part as a chip mode, you can find the field label and the value provided for that particular field. So based on this, the list page will be filtered. So next one is a balloon window. Balloon window is nothing, it's a tooltip pop-up. That is, it's mainly used to view the details of the reference object. For example, in this list page, department is one of a lookup. So instead of viewing the details of particular value of a department to navigate to other page, we can see the details in the same page. So this can be seen once you mouse over or on field click, a pop-up window will get open and you can find the details of the department value. So from list page, we can also navigate to view page of different objects using field click navigations. It will be differentiated by underscore. For example, this particular employee ID field has a field click navigation options. So once you click this employee ID, it will be navigated to its respective view page. Okay. So next is an entry page. This entry page is used to create a record. In entry page, first this employee ID is an primary info. This field is graded out because it is an auto number field. So other fields such as first name, last name, father name are also single line field. Gender is an radio option. You're having an option for a date field. So email field type is also present, a drop down field for blood group. So once you provide the detail and click save, it will navigate to the view pages. So next is a multi-line entry layout. So if a user want to enter parent and its one-to-many child in a single page and want to save the record in a single click, then user need to go with multi-line entry layout. So the top grid part contains the parent object fields and the list section contains the child object fields. So first you need to enter the parent details, and to enter the child values, there are two options. That is, the first one is line by line options. So once you click on add action, a single line will be generated. So after providing the details on the single line, if you wish to go with another line, that is another child, if you wish to enter, again you need to click on add action. This is the first one. The second option is that once you click the add action button, a pop-up will be open. So once user choose multiple records in that pop-up, based on the count which we have chosen in the pop-up, a lines will be created. So this type of layouts you can mainly view in many ERP systems like Oracle, SAP. So next is a wizard layout. The wizard layout is used when user needs to collect information in a step-by-step manner. That is, if a form is lengthy or complex, then by using wizard, we can break down into simpler form and it will also improve the user interface. So in this layout, we have kept 3 steps. Okay, one is for employee details, and this employee additional info is child of employee details. This address details is a child of employee additional info. So once user enters the details for the first step and clicks second step, or else if the user clicks an arrow, the values in the particular layout, particular steps will be saved automatically. These steps can be either a number, or it can be an alphabet, or it can be an icon. So there are 2 modes in wizard. One is complete and another is a draft. So user goes with the draft mode when he thinks that each and every time he can edit the record even after completing the entire wizard. Completed mode, user will prefer to go with a completed mode, that once the user enters all the 3 steps, so after that he should not edit the records, just it needs to be for a view purpose. Then user needs to go with a complete option. So view page. This is a normal view page. So once a standalone object is entered and click save, the view page will appear. So in view page, there is 2 options. There are 2 action buttons, that is edit. From view page also we can navigate to the edit page, and we can also navigate to list page on clicking list action button. Other than that, there are 2 action buttons present, that is file management. This is used to attach an attachment or a document for this particular record. Printer action button, this is used to print the particular record. Next is header line view page. So if a user wish to see the both parent and child, 1:many child in a single page, user prefers header line view page. So once user enters a parent record and clicks save, it will navigate to the header line view page with the parent in the grid section. So this will be a freezed part, and to enter child, you just need to click plus icon, a pop-up, or it will be navigated to a new window. So user enters the child records and clicks save. After that, it will redirect to this particular list page. So that's about web output screens. Now we'll look into the mobile output screens. So this is the default layouts of mobile application. The first screen which you are seeing is that search page. So user can provide the value of the fields and click search. So based on this, a search result form will appear where you can view the records one by one. So from search result page, once you click add action, a new entry page will get open. So after entering the detail, you just click save action button. It will navigate to the view page as shown in the last screen. Okay. Next, how to configure. Smart App Builder can be configured in 3 simple steps. That is, first one is that create objects to store data. Next, we need to customize the layout. The third one is to assign layouts to application. So first we'll look on the objects. This objects is used to build a data model using references and master-child relationships. Once the object is created, an layout model will be auto-generated. And at the same time, default layouts will also be created once you deploy the object. There are multiple field types. The field types are as single line, multi-line, person, currency, email, password, URL. So all this, there are many field types like formula and rollup, etc. So for creating this object, you just need to provide an object name and just drag and drop the field type and deploy the object. Okay, next we'll look into layouts. There are 3 templates in our layouts. That is a standard template, upload developer template, and predefined template. Standard template is nothing but a predefined template created by a Chainsys platform, which can be which is applicable in both web and mobile applications. So in standard template, there are 4 modes. That is entry mode, edit mode, view mode, and list mode. Entry mode has 3 layouts: entry layout, dryer entry, headerline, multi-entry, and view. So this entry layout is normal entry is used when a standalone object is need to enter. So dryer entry is used when the user needs to enter the 1:1 object with the parent in the grid section. So headerline, multi-entry, and view is used when user needs to enter both parent and one-to-many or child in the single page. So this entry page will also behave as an edit layout. So in edit mode also we have 2 layouts, that is edit and edit dryer entry. That is, if we need to edit only particular 2 or 3 fields, then we can go in a edit entry layout. Next is a view mode. So there are 3 types of view layouts: view, detail view, and header view. So normal view is used only to view the normal standalone object. So detail view is used to view the 1:2 child along with its parent record. So headerline view is used to view the parent and child. So in list mode, there are 2 types of list layout, that is list and search list, which we have discussed earlier. So we are also having an assignment layout. Assignment layout is used to assign 2 objects. So third step is then application. To create application, first we need to provide an application name, and then we need to choose whether this application is for web or device or both. And after creating an application, user needs to assign the layout to the application. So based on the layout, objects present in the layout will be assigned defaultly to the applications. So once application assignment is done, need to create a menu structure. So after menu structure the menu structure can be a role-based menu structure also. So that, for example, if a particular menu needs to be viewed only by the particular user's roles or responsibilities, that is also possible in menu structure. So after that, users needs to be assigned and then publish the application. So this is the snapshot for Smart App Builder. So this object contains multiple fields. So other than features of objects is email notification. That is, when a record is created, a notification can be sent via email, or email also can send when it is edited, or when a particular criteria is made, an email might be triggered. So in email notification, we can also send an approval request. So user also can approve or reject the approval request through email itself. So we are having a push notification, browser notification. In browser notification, also we can send an approval request. User can approve or reject the approval request. Field tracking option. This is used when we need to track a field. That is, it will also show who has changed the record and what time the record has been changed. So next one is the auto assignment. Auto assignment is nothing but when a record is created, by default, if a record need to assign to any user roles, responsibilities or group, then we can go with an auto assignment. There we need to provide a criteria, and to this criteria, to whom we have to assign this record, we need to provide it. So internalization. Internalization allows users to view the application in their own languages. So maybe the client might be from a different location, so they can view the records, or they can view the records in their language. So for that, internalization is used. The configuration for internalization need to be done in object as well as an application. So next is a layout. So in layout, the features of layouts are data restrictions. Data restriction is used to control the records for the user for view purpose in list page, search, remote data fetch. This option is used for inbound and outbound process. Next is a conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is used to make dynamic changes in the page based on any rules. Conditional formatting is triggered on two events, that is on load and on change. So using conditional formatting, we can hide a field or make a field visible. User can also make a field mandatory, provide a default value to the field. So data masking can be done using conditional formatting, so etc. So to create layouts, we are having a variety of action buttons. So as we explained earlier, there are action buttons such as save, edit, entry, view, filter, data clone, file management, printer, etc. So next is a conditional validation. Condition validation is nothing but a custom validation. If a user needs to throw a custom error, then user can go with the conditional validation. We can also show a warning as well as an information. This conditional validation will be triggered at two events, that is on change and on click. Next is an application. So in application, we need to first select whether we are going with a web or device. So then we need to assign a layout, and after that we need to create a menu. So device can be accessed both in online as well as offline mode. So calendar will be configured in the applications. So each and every time you are publishing and unpublishing the app, a version will be created. So maps. So based on your inputs, a map will also be opened in the applications. Next is an ER diagram. ER diagram is nothing but it shows the entire structure of the application. Global search. Global search option is used to search the record globally in the applications. So instead of going to each list page and search the record, user can globally search the record. So once on the result, if a user clicks the particular record, then it will navigate to the respective record detail page. So next is the internalization and theme setting. Theme setting is nothing but user can provide there are some predefined templates in our application. User can choose from it, or if a user needs to customize the themes, also he can do it in a theme settings. User can change the background, or user can change the font size of the field name or action buttons. Everything can be done in a theme settings. So once the application is done, the application needs to be published, and this after publishing it should be deployed and it can be viewed in any device or browser. So benefits of Smart App Builder. So it's quick and easy development, connect to and enhance existing enterprise systems, data integration for multiple enterprise systems, drag and drop workflow and notification configurations, quick deployment to web and mobile platforms. So application can be used by external users as well as users having no access to ERP. So that's it. Thank you. Any question and answer?
Hey, thanks. Thanks, Om Prakash. And thanks, Malati, as well. Yeah, let's get the Q&A segment started. I do have a question I'd like to start with, but I'd also like to encourage our attendees to keep sending in questions, to send in more questions. But yeah, so to Om and Malati, let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to rephrase this. Let me just read that question I have here from the audience, and I'll try to rephrase it. Okay, so this is for security reasons, all right? Can you populate the data directly in the application without also storing the data first in your database? And the core of the question here is, for security. So here you go. And Malati, you're on mute. You're on mute. Yeah.
Yes, Meena. So it is possible by using web service DB provider, so which will be known as a data on flight.
Okay, do you want to elaborate on that a bit, or is that it?
Which is just a feature, which is a web service DB provider. Through that feature, we can be done this data security.
Okay, sounds good, and I hope that helped answer the question for the person who asked as well. Next up, the question is it possible to embed the Smart App Builder layouts to Oracle ERP?
Yes, that was also possible to embed our Smart App Builder layouts or objects to Oracle ERPs.
Okay. Finally, let me rephrase this as well. Anytime that a user tries to, get into an application, is it possible through the Smart App Builder to also track, monitor, and audit that user's activities within that custom app? For instance, the user's active time or login time, etc.
Yes, Meena, we can track users' activity by using a feature called Form Analytics. So by using this Form Analytics feature, like we can view the users' login time and the layouts they have been navigated. All the details will be monitored by this Form Analytics feature.
Thank you. And I don't see any other question. Oh, I do see a question coming in. Okay, so this question asks, what is edit, drawer, and entity or entry? I'm not sure, but yeah, if the person who asked this question could maybe extend that just a bit. The word drawer, okay, DRAWER.
Okay, you're asking about dryer entry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So dryer entry is nothing but it's an entry page, okay? So you can enter the child, 1:1 child in that page. With the parent object, parent details will be in the grid section. It will be a freezed one, and we can enter only the child record in that page.
Okay, and I hope that answered the question. If you have any follow-up questions, please do feel free to ask. I will come back and take a look at the Q&A box if you need more information. The same with everyone else as well. If you guys have any more questions, please do feel free to send them across. I'll come back, monitor the Q&A box from time to time. I would like to start off by thanking the speakers we had here today, as well as all the guest speakers over these past 3 days for the insights, the demos, and in-depth knowledge that they've all shared with us throughout this event. A special round of appreciation for the incredible people involved in making Day 3, as well as this entire BeConnected event, a real success. First off, the Wayfarers technical team, That's the people you normally interact with in the lobby if you're facing an issue, the tech assistants, and also the tech representatives from Wayfair's in each call who tested out our controls and helped us go live. Next, I'd like to thank the event organizers. Now that I'd love to make a very special mention of Svecha Kumar, who made it possible for all of us to have this smooth virtual conference experience. I'm actually going to miss all the messages and emails that she would keep sending me to keep me and all the other hosts on track. She is very much someone that, who really was behind this entire event, who made sure that everyone was in place and everything would turn out to be a successful event. So thanks, Svecha, as well. I'd also like to thank our media and marketing teams. That's Carolyn, Mahendran, and all of their teammates. They've put in many weeks months, in fact, into planning all of this to the utmost detail. And of course, I'd like to appreciate my fellow hosts, Pallavi, Amartya, Neha, and again, Carolyn as well. Carolyn's been multitasking. I think above all, I'd like to appreciate the fantastic attendees we've had join us over these 3 days. Some of you are from Changes, you're employees of Changes. Many others have engaged and interacted with Changes as partners, clients, vendors, but for many others, this is your first look at Changes, right? And, for anyone and everyone who's joined over these past 2 days, as well as today, all of you here today, from around the world, different cities, across time zones, thank you so much from all of us. I sincerely hope that this conference added value to each one of you attending it, that it introduced you to new topics, new ideas, concepts to learn and to dig deeper into. And most importantly, that the takeaways, right? The takeaways from all of it for all of you have been extensive in number. If any of you would like to revisit our webinars again, these session recordings will be available to watch on demand starting next week on the BeConnected website. So please do check that soon. Do send me your feedback. I cannot forget this part. Do send me your feedback and any questions that you guys have on this event. I would love to hear what you felt as guests about this entire event experience. Along with that, more than anything, I am eager to hear your suggestions, your thoughts, your ideas on what we can all bring to you for next year's event. I think it's now time to draw the curtains on this event. We will meet again for the next annual BeConnected event in 2024. Until then, everyone, thank you. Take care. Cheers. And bye.